Hey, thanks for tuning in to EskimoTV. I'm your host, Jason Escamilla.
And I'm your co-host, Adrian Aguirre.
And today, we're going to be talking about the 2017 Wonder Woman film. But something doesn't feel quite right.
No, it really doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the origin story of Wonder Woman, and unlike a lot of other origin stories, this one was really great with having a good pace to it.
We didn't feel like we were being rushed into the film like you kind of see with a lot of superhero movies where they just kind of throw information at you and things are just assumed about superheroes.
In addition to being naive to our world, I like that Wonder Woman has a strong desire for justice. When she was in the room with all of the important leaders who were just okay with letting the people at the front die to this gas, and Steve is saying, okay, that'll be fine. She, even though it's unpolitically correct to argue in front of a bunch of people, she stands up and says, no, how can you allow that? It was just kind of funny because in our world, we don't like direct confrontation like that. If someone says we can't do something, we'd rather just do it and ask for forgiveness later. We'd rather not fight and stand up for what we believe in a lot of times. And I like that we see that she does that.
I like the chemistry that the two characters had as well. Like, they were genuinely funny. Like, I guess kind of like a new couple.
I mean, this is the first man she's ever seen, and that's pretty. She's like, whoa, who are you? You know what I mean? Interesting interaction, someone interacting with someone of the opposite sex for the first time, and they're not a child, they're a grown woman, and to see how she takes part in that, and it does evolve into this comedic / awkward relationship that I think ends up helping them as a couple. But how did you feel about the reveal of the Ares character?
Definitely unexpected, but I feel like it was well placed and well timed. It was one of those, they also give you the introduction of Ares and why he kind of did what he did, what his plan was for developing this kind of deadly gas.
All of those fighting scenes between the two were great. Like, the lasso is my favorite weapon. I like that it glows up. What's that thing made out of? Cinematography was nailed, and I had no complaints about the final fight, and I thought that it was epic. It had a good reveal twist to it, and definitely one of the best fighting action scenes that I've seen in a while.
And then Steve does.
Yeah, so that was really sad. What'd you think about that death scene? Do you like that they killed him off, or do you think it would have been better if she had a romantic partner?
I think it was important that they killed him, only because in the final fight scene when he did pass away, that is what gave Wonder Woman that ideology that love overcomes hate.
I mean, this scene is what develops her whole philosophy, like you said, that love conquers all. Although I do like the Wonder Woman character, and I do think that it would have been nice to see her have ended with a relationship that makes her happy. Or maybe they want this to lead into a potential sequel where she meets another love interest.
Me.
I like the training sequence because it really shows us how Wonder Woman becomes Wonder Woman.
Coming from a martial arts background too, looking at that motion is very entertaining as well, because I know Hollywood kind of likes to throw fake martial arts, if you will, into it, but seeing cool stuff like flying knees, regular punches, all those kind of cool things is just really interesting to see.
Some of these details that I liked were repeated throughout the movie, but I really liked the slow motion / high impact shots that were done. It just gave us a good variety.
It was the intensity of the movements as well. When the movements had to have been sped up for, let's say, taking out 2 or 3 people in a row, you had those, but you also had the slow motion effect of how they were able to dodge bullets, how they were able to maybe shoot 2 or 3 people with a bow and arrow effect while flipping backwards.
Whoever did the costume for Wonder Woman, thank you. We loved it. I liked that it was very like metallic, modern, realistic looking.
She did wear the kind of iconic character costume as well, but it wasn't like bright
Spandex,
yellow,
yeah.
spandex looking, kind of like you see something on, you know, some cheesy cartoon.
90s Power Rangers. I like that they actually didn't mention that her name was Wonder Woman. She is a superhero to all of us, but no one called her that. She became the superhero that we would know as Wonder Woman.
So the end of the film is Wonder Woman finishing up the email that she had typed from the beginning of the movie, where you saw Bruce Wayne Industries deliver the picture that she had taken. So it's assumed it goes into the Justice League, I would imagine.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I like that they connected it to the other DC world. Overall, we both enjoyed this film thoroughly. If you enjoyed this review, please like the video and subscribe to EskimoTV. And you can definitely look forward to some really cool superhero films coming up soon. We have the Spider-Man Homecoming film coming up in a couple weeks. You can definitely expect a review for that. And stay tuned for other videos as well.